everybody, and welcome back to Mutti Plays Pokemon Crystal version. Today we are going to continue our romp through the Team Rocket base in Mahogany Town. And just so you know, I do believe I took a moment to stop right in front of the computer to show where you had to examine it to trigger it, to turn off the Persian securities cameras and stuff. But I enjoy the delicious experience, so I am not going to press it. But since this is pretty much the exact same battle over and over and over again, enjoy the sped up footage. Yay! And thinking on it a little bit. Again, it's been a while since I've played a Gen 1 game, so can't quite recall how Team Rocket was portrayed back in Gen 1, but in here, I do appreciate their motivations, at least. They miss their old leader and they want to bring him back, so they're working in the shadows, building up their strength again, and they'll go through quite flashy means to draw their old boss's attention, and I want to try to hold my tongue on what's going to happen, because even though this is an old game, there is the chance that somebody out there hasn't played it. Like, with me, I'm gonna use Legend of Zelda as an example, because that's mainly because of the Oracle games coming to the Virtual Console, but, like, using that as an example, anything two-dimensional in that series, it's a safer bet to say that I haven't played it. And so yeah, while those games are quite old and I may have absorbed their plots through pop cultural osmosis, I am quite aware that I am likely missing some little bitty the tiny things that help make the game's plot a lot richer, you know? And so unless it's, like, to help me beat the game, I would not like spoilers on the plots of any of the Zelda games anymore, because I just want to enjoy them to their fullest now. Fresh new experience. It's gonna be a while, but, like, maybe years while, so, don't get your hopes up, people, but, I have obtained a couple of games in the Silent Hill series, and while I have watched a walkthrough to get a feel of their stories, I'm trying to avoid them because they're horror games, and I realize that some of the fun is in being scared, and when I get to doing a Let's Play of the Silent Hill series, I'm gonna start with Downpour because that's my favorite. I want to try to leave the games untouched so that my inexperience will richen the scares that I get. And did I do go back before? I don't think I checked those. I don't see it. So Golbat, evolves from Zubat at level 22, same types, so same weaknesses. There. So honestly, I was just lightly skimming through my notes. Didn't want to skim through them too hard because I don't want to put in too much flapping paper noise. Like that. Alright, so, we can't get through the door to the generator because, it's password protected, and I'm not sure the game explained why we need to go to the boss's room first, terribly well. I do apologize, I was too busy rambling to focus my eyes on the screen, but, we need to go into the boss's room because the boss has the password for the generator room. But before we can get into the generator room, we need to get into the boss's room, and the boss's room has 2 passwords on it, so that's why we need to go find 2 passwords. And yeah, do be careful of coughing. We're at the point where they'll go splody on us. Yeah. Like that! So, yeah, either stock up with a lot of potions, or revives, or put out your more wall-y Pokemon. Gen 1, Self-Destruct and Explosion, I believe, are physical moves because they're the normal type. But after the redefining of the physical special split, they should be special moves in the remakes, so plan accordingly. And yay, a cute little Ekans. Something I find a little bit weird. Back when I was younger, I used to not like a lot of Pokemon because I thought they were ugly or creepy looking, but now that I'm older, my tastes have changed, and the precise Pokemon that I found ugly and creepy, I'm starting to find a little bit cute. And there is a Gloom. It evolves from an Oddish at level 21. Its typing stay precisely the same, so its weaknesses stay the same. Like its weakness to flying types. Yay, Maya! And, I think in the remakes, you automatically get told the password, but here you have to speak to them after defeating them to get the password. Now, she tells you one of the passwords, and that it's Slowpoke Tail. Bleh. I need to stop saying words. And this seems to be a scientist who sends out a Ditto, which is a pure normal type, so it is weak to fighting types. On the first turn, it's out. Why do I say that? Well, as you can see, it's got this nifty little move called Transform. And when it uses Transform, it copies damn near everything about the Pokemon that it transformed into, which is the Pokemon that is out in battle with it on the enemy side. I don't know how it works in double or triple battles. But when a Ditto transforms, it copies the moveset of the Pokemon, but it can only use those moves 5 times. it copies the typing of the Pokemon. And I think about the only thing it doesn't copy from the Pokemon is how many hit points it has. So only its HP remains the same. And picking up some items before we talk to that guy on the right for the second password, and it looks like he's gonna force us to get the password from him. Okay. And by the way, remember that laugh. It's gonna come back to haunt us later. And he only has one Pokemon. A Raticate. And under-leveled Raticate. Oh, how I want to strangle that. Oh gosh, I went a little too grumpily. I need to get a drink. Alright. Throat is properly lubricated. And the second password is Raticate Tail. Now we can continue on to the boss's room. And, bit of a side note. You know how at the beginning of the game, your mom asked if it was daylight savings times or not? Well, guess what? Daylight savings happened, Sunday, mid-Sunday morning / Saturday night, like that hour between midnight and 5 a.m. sometime between then, and it's gonna be spring soon, so we sprung forward, and therefore we lost an hour that night. And I am all just rargle-flargle. How am I gonna get things done in time now? Because I kinda stay up into the wee hours of the night right now, and with daylight savings forcing things an hour ahead, that means I am up an hour later and I am sleeping in an hour later. Simply because some guy a few centuries ago or something decided to do this thing, and I don't entirely understand why we still do it anymore. Though I do remember the president for the current one changed it and made the windows smaller, I think. The hour of change and stuff. But like, the loss of the hour is just messing me up, and it's just I don't want it. I want things to go back before we lost an hour, damn it. I wasn't ready, man. I wasn't ready. And oh. Hi, Adel. Oh, he seems to be getting a heart. But I am running out of footage to commentate over, so I will see you guys for the last of this base in the next part. See you guys then!